Greg, advocates say they've been ringing the alarm on stalled sexual assault cases for years and say this is a good first step.
We're hearing from victims whose cases just are not being moved forward.
Mary Ellen Stone, CEO of King County Sexual Assault Resource Center, has been helping victims whose cases are stalled.
What makes Seattle unique is that they weren't notifying people of what was happening either. So victims were really just waiting and wondering, is anything going to happen or not, and not having any way to find out what was going on.
That's something Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell and interim police chief Adrian Diaz are working to change with a new executive order that calls for a systemic review of the department's investigation practices, expands support services for victims, and assigns a detective to outstanding cases with a deadline of August 31st for felony crimes with sufficient evidence.
It really sort of lays out a framework of what we as advocates have been asking for some time. So I'm encouraged with that.
The backlog is blamed on staffing shortages, which was evident in an internal memo released in May showing sexual assault detectives having to triage cases.
When that effort is ignored, it just sort of minimizes the whole experience that people went through, both the sexual assault as well as their efforts to say, I should tell somebody about this.
Starting in 2020, you can see a drop in cases referred to the King County Prosecutor's Office, but the prosecutors think the new plan will help.
The more detectives there are, the better it is for prosecutors because we need somebody to investigate those reports to get them to us.
In a letter, advocates say even more can be done, including requiring cases to be given to prosecutors within 60 days of the victim's interview.
What we want to say is we hear them and we're absolutely open to working collaboratively. Survivors and the groups that help them are really the most important here.
And if you are a victim or survivor of sexual assault and need help, you can call the King County Sexual Assault Resource Center's 24-hour hotline. That number is 1-888-99-VOICE.